That unjust map that they just passed in South Carolina, very, I'm talking about how can their votes be counted fairly? How can their votes be counted fairly if that map is allowed now? So this is where I am making the point of if justices, judges, and even governors of a state cannot be held accountable for violating constitutional rights, so on and so forth. People can be willing to vote and do the right thing, and still there's no justice. This is not to discourage anyone not to vote. I do still say go register to vote. I still do say, go vote at the end of the day. But after the vote, should this continue to go on in this manner? Even we've already voted, and I just feel like because or people have absolutely just voted, and these things are allowed, to happen unjustly. It has to be someone else to hold these people accountable, and that is the law. There are people already in authoritative positions that can challenge these things, can make it happen. You know, that is our job, just to vote. But how could you expect to win an election fairly if there's already been blocks and changes such as this? If people go to the extent to do things unjustly, like change a congressional map, should they not be considered to cheat on election day in some type of way? We can't make that assumption, right? We shouldn't speculate in that way. But it just seems because of the action that has been completed that is so. But we have to stick with the evidence, and the evidence right now most definitely is showing that, they're going to try to do everything to steal an election. And unfortunately, people that should be held accountable for stealing elections, they can't go to trial. They, trial is delayed. Stealing elections, stealing, classified documents. Hey, it don't matter. And the thing about it is, even if these charges were to occur, he probably would get a big break anyway. Is that right or wrong? So, yeah, people have to hold um, constitutional officers in any office. Anyone in any office should be held accountable for wrongdoing, especially when it's risking a democracy. Things don't seem to change with these people. They still have it in their head like they are going to absolutely rule, dictate in a worse way. And people look at things like what just happened in South Carolina and they get all excited because they're Republicans. But I always want them to realize that it could very well be you in a way you don't want. It happens like that, especially the good old, Bible believers, so on and so forth. It goes, you reap what you sow. And then sometimes things just happen intentionally, as I always say. But I won't hold you. Good morning. Have a great day.